Hello, my lovely Libra, and welcome to your tarot reading for July 2025. I'm so happy to be sharing space with you. The astrological weather this month is asking for a deep integration of our private and public lives. We start July with the sun in nurturing Cancer, highlighting our careers and public reputation. This is followed by a very significant full moon in Capricorn on July 21st, which illuminates your fourth house of home, family, and emotional foundations. Then, on July 25th, Mercury stations retrograde in Leo, your 11th house of friendships and future hopes. The collective energy is about balancing our ambitions with our deep-seated emotional needs, all while we review our social circles and long-term dreams. It's a powerful time to ask, does my public life truly support my private well-being? Today, we're going to dive into your cards to see how this energy is weaving through your general outlook, your love life, and your career. And of course, please remember this reading is here to offer perspective and guidance. You are the artist of your own life, and your choices are your most powerful brushstrokes. All right, Libra, let's see what's in store. Your general reading begins with the Ace of Swords as your foundation, the Two of Cups as your focus, and Judgment reversed as your outcome. This is a fascinating story about a powerful new idea or truth that leads you to seek a deep partnership, but you're being cautioned against self-judgment and refusing a second chance. You are starting July with a bolt of lightning, the Ace of Swords. This represents a breakthrough in thinking, a moment of profound clarity, a new idea, or a decision that cuts through confusion. You have a new truth in your hands, and it's shaping your entire perspective as you enter the month. This clarity is leading you directly to your central focus, the Two of Cups. This is the card of a beautiful, harmonious partnership. It's about a meeting of hearts and minds, mutual respect, and seeing eye to eye with another person. Your new clarity is making you seek out a connection that is truly balanced and reciprocal. Whether this is in a friendship, a romantic relationship, or even a business partnership, that Capricorn full moon in your home and family sector might be pushing you to create this kind of secure, loving bond in your personal life. Let's get a clarifier on this Two of Cups. The clarifier is the Queen of Cups. This tells me the partnership you are seeking is one of deep emotional maturity, intuition, and compassion. You are looking for a connection that feels safe, loving, and understanding on a soul level. It's not a superficial alliance. However, your outcome is Judgment reversed. This is a critical message. The Judgment card upright is about resurrection, answering a higher calling, and a final positive verdict. Reversed, it warns against self-criticism, doubt, and an inability to forgive yourself or someone else. It feels like you might be judging this beautiful Two of Cups connection too harshly, or you're refusing to let go of the past, thereby missing the call to a new beginning. The universe is cautioning you, don't let your inner critic sabotage this beautiful potential for connection. This general theme of a beautiful connection being challenged by self-doubt is playing out with incredible specificity in your love life, Libra. It's time to get out of your head and into your heart. Your love cards are the King of Wands as your foundation, the Eight of Swords is your focus, and the Knight of Cups is your outcome. This narrative is about starting from a place of passion and confidence, only to get trapped in your own limiting thoughts, but ultimately an offer of love will show you the way out. You're entering July with the King of Wands energy as your foundation. This is a person, maybe you, maybe a partner, who is charismatic, passionate, and visionary. There's a lot of fire and excitement at the base of your love life right now, a strong sense of attraction and creative energy. It's a confident and inspiring start. But your focus for the month is the Eight of Swords. This is the card of self-imposed imprisonment. You feel trapped, stuck, and powerless. But the truth is, the swords are in your own mind. These are limiting beliefs, anxieties, and overthinking that are creating a prison around you. It's like you have all this fiery King of Wands passion, but your mind is telling you all the reasons it can't work or why you're not worthy. This is that judgment reversed energy from your general reading in action. Let's clarify this Eight of Swords. The clarifier is the Page of Pentacles reversed. This points to a lack of follow-through, a fear of starting something new, or focusing on impracticalities. Your mind is getting bogged down in the what-ifs and worst-case scenarios, preventing you from taking a tangible first step towards this passionate connection. But there is a beautiful way out. Your outcome is the Knight of Cups. This is the romantic hero of the tarot. He comes forward with an open heart, offering a cup of love, an apology, or a creative proposition. This energy, either from you or coming towards you, is the key to your liberation. By focusing on the sincere emotional truth of the connection, the cup, rather than the fearful thoughts, the swords, you can walk free from your mental prison and move towards this heartfelt offer. Now let's turn to your career, Libra. There's a sense of frustration here, but it's pushing you to take a big leap of faith towards something much more aligned with your soul's purpose. Your career spread begins with the Five of Wands reversed as your foundation, the Fool as your focus, and the Nine of Swords as your outcome. This tells a story of trying to avoid conflict, which leads you to take a major leap of faith, though this leap initially brings up a lot of anxiety and fear. With the Five of Wands reversed as your foundation, you're coming into July trying to suppress conflict at work. You might be internalizing frustration, avoiding competition, or feeling a sense of unease because disagreements are not being openly addressed. You're tired of the struggle and just want peace, which is a very Libra trait. This desire to escape the low-grade conflict is pushing you towards your central focus, the Fool. This is the Zero card of the Major Arcana, representing a leap of faith, a brand new beginning, and stepping into the unknown with blind trust. You are ready to leave the old struggles behind and start a completely new journey, even if you don't know where it's going. This could be a new job, starting your own business, or a radical new approach to your work. Let's get a clarifier on the Fool. The clarifier is the Queen of Wands. This tells me your leap is being driven by a desire for more passion, creativity, and confident self-expression in your career. You want to feel alive and inspired by your work, like the Queen of Wands, and you're willing to take a risk to find that. However, the initial outcome of this leap is the Nine of Swords. This is the card of anxiety, worry, and sleepless nights. It's the dark night of the soul on a mental level. This is not your final destination, but it is likely a part of the process. Taking a big leap is scary. The initial phase might be filled with doubt and worry. The universe is giving you a heads up that this anxiety is normal. You have to move through it to get to the other side, so don't let it convince you that you've made the wrong choice. So, Libra, July 2025 is a month that tests your faith in yourself and in new beginnings. A powerful new clarity is leading you towards a beautiful, deep connection, but you must overcome self-doubt to receive it. In love, this means choosing to follow a heartfelt offer rather than your own limiting thoughts. And in your career, you're being pushed to take a courageous leap away from conflict, and you must trust the process, even if it brings up initial anxiety. Your greatest challenge and your greatest gift this month is learning to trust. Sending you so much courage and love for the journey ahead. Libra, be well.